Bibbidi dop dop. Yes, yes. I'm gonna go get my freaking teeth. Alright, where are you, Tommy? Oh my god.
Varro spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here. If they light that signal, it'll make a lot of noise.
Fight back, damn it! Pay attention! I'm shooting here!
Still sniffing around.
Got you located. The sun's gonna shine right through you when I'm done.
The bloody route. Damn, Gina. Always is top 10 Sony waifu. I will fight. You know, I was gonna ask you, where the hell do I find this? How do I look for these? I'll head there right now. Do I scour every single freaking centimeter?
Varro spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Just keep an eye out around here.
You should have joined. Should have joined the party. What party?
Where's it coming? Gonna destroy you!
Like just now? I don't understand. Check pan notification PSN. Oh. Yeah. I don't get notifications. And if I check that right now, it'll blue screen my freaking stream. Oh. Hello? Yo! Yeah, just learning how to, hello? Just learning how to play this game. But I was gonna ask how, this little cup thing, I'm looking for am I looking for, it says ancient vessel, so am I looking for an actual old artifact, like a bowl or something, or am I looking for? Ah, okay, so yeah, that helps. I feel like that helps. Yeah, after I clear this camp, I'll go check it out and see if I can figure out what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, just about what I'm dealing with the DCFS? Yeah, so I'm just, I honestly, I think the DCFS lady is pretty prejudiced. So I on 2 visits ago, so 2 Saturdays ago. Yeah, a couple Saturdays ago, my son's mom I took them to a 2-hour visit. They were gonna do it at the treehouse in Ogden. And then a couple days after that, when I told him it's bedtime, he's like, "Dad, I gotta tell you something." And at first I was like, no, you always got something to say when it's bedtime, you know? And then something in my gut was telling me to listen to what he had to say. And he just was like, so I called him in, asked him what he had to say, and he's like, "And Mommy lost me." And I was like, "What?" And so he told me he was at the red place, at the place where they have red and where they have blue and a red dot. And I just didn't know what he was talking about. So I was real upset about it, and I messaged the DCFS lady at like 10 o'clock at night just so it was fresh on my mind, so I know how to, so I didn't forget anything. And the very next day, I think it was, I asked him the story again, and I recorded it this time, and I asked him what happened, and he was like, "Mommy lost me. I was at the place where the red and the blue, where they fly." And so I looked it up, and he was talking about iFly, because he said where they wear red and blue suits. He said where there's a red dot, and then where you fly. And so I looked it up, and that's iFly. And in Ogden, there's the treehouse, and the iFly is at like the Fat Cats area. So I was like, well, there's two options of so he got lost regardless, is what he's telling me. But either he left the treehouse unattended, crossed the street unattended, and then went there by himself, or they left there as a group, went to a different building, and at some point in time they lost him there. So I recorded all that. It took the DCFS lady, she didn't get a hold of me for 36 hours. She went a whole day without responding. Then she responded the next day, and she's like, "I'll call you later to discuss this." And then she ended up calling me, and I recorded the conversation, because at this point, at that point, they're not going to be honest. Amber's not, his mom's not going to be honest, and his mom's mom is a third-party supervisor, and she has helped her lie for many things her entire life, and information. At one point, she even helped her steal a car out of an impound lot. And so I'm on the phone with the DCFS lady, and I pressed record, and the DCFS lady was pissed. So first thing she did was she laughed. She's like, "Are you recording this, Douglas?" And I was like, "Yep." And she's like, "Oh, this is how it's gonna be?" And I was like, I mean, I'm just documenting this. And I could tell she was offended. She got defensive instantly. Then I told her what happened, and she's like, "Well, I already talked to Amber and her mom about it." So first, she didn't even get my statement. She didn't get my son's statement. She went and told my child's mom, the one that's in trouble. She told her what I said, gave her and then which gives her time to come up with an excuse, and then asked her what happened. So first she told her what my statement was, then she asked her what happened. That gives a liar ample amount of time to come up with an excuse. Yeah, well, it wasn't. And so I'm like, you know what? This is bullcrap. You know, I said she'll lie. She'll lie for her. They're not going to admit that they lost a kid. They're on a supervised visit. They would both be wrong. They would both be in trouble. And she's like, "Well, nobody reported it." And I said, once again, they're not going to report to somebody at the staff that they lost their kid, because that would be documented through the business. And so she, after all that, she's like, "Well, you need to talk. I just advise you to talk to your attorney." Then she knows I obviously don't have an attorney. I don't have $30,000 or $50,000 right now. I don't even have $1,000 for a retainer. And then, so after I say all this crap, she's like, "Well, I just want to let you know that we're extending visits." And I'm like, "What?" They're extending visits. They're going to go to 4-hour visits, and they're also going to do like 2-hour visits during the week. And I'm just like, you didn't hear anything that I said, or you just didn't care, And I told her, like, at no point she said she was going to take his statement, and I had to force her to say that. Like, I had to tell her like about 4 different times. They still haven't talked to him. Yeah, and so I was like, I have it recorded, and she's like, I don't want his statement. She's like, "I'll discuss this with him, but it's not going to be a statement." As she even told me, she's like, "Well, you know how kids are. They make up stories." I'm like, oh my God. And in the recording, oh, it was detailed. It was detailed, because he had. Yeah, and she was like, well, and then, so at no point they admitted they lost him, and I was like, they're not going to admit that. So then they, you know, she said she still hasn't taken his statement. This is, and then they're extending visits. They just didn't, it went in one ear and out the other, and she's even making up excuses for Amber. She's like, oh, you know how kids are. You know, I'm just like, oh, heck no. He went into so much detail because he also said that whenever they found him, that Amber was so pissed off that she went and got real close to his ear, and she was like, you stay right by me. Oh, I know it. The entire DCFS office is females. I know they do. I know they do. Yeah, I've called the ambulance on Amber twice for neglecting her children. You know, her infant was playing in a drawer full of grocery bags, and the baby was like 8 months old. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna request. I think my first step is to request a new caseworker, and I am scared because in the meantime, I feel like she was already prejudiced. I don't, I'm gonna say because I'm a guy. I don't know if it's because of my color, and then after that, yeah, and after that she could. Well, I think prejudice means you could be several different factors, right? I was trying to not say racist because that just sounds so cliche, you know. And then I was and sexist, absolutely, you know. But I'm just like, when she took the time to laugh at me and said, "This is how it's gonna go," I know she was threatened, and that felt like a threat to me, and I don't feel safe. And then when she said. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then also, she said she's going to talk to him and get not his statement, but she's going to ask him in private. So I don't know at this point, because she's mad at me, I don't know if she's going to coach him into saying something, causing allegations against me.
Got someone over here.
Okay, now we're speaking.
Yeah, but she keeps reminding me. The caseworker. She keeps reminding me that I'm court ordered to do all this. I'm court ordered to comply. I'm like, yeah, I know that.
Wasn't expecting that.
And she's a government official. I can record everything. Yeah, and this is a one-party state. I don't even have to inform her. Yeah, she didn't say that I couldn't, but she said I couldn't be there when she talks to him alone in private. So I'm thinking I'm gonna. Right. Right. Yep. Yeah, I bought all those things. I'm just waiting for, I gotta figure it out, yeah. I'm gonna go check this out. At least I know to look for survival. He did it perfect. I'm so proud of him. And same with today. I'm so proud of him. We both needed that. He said he did, but then he said there's another kid that didn't want to play with him. I was like, well, son, that'll happen. That's okay. Right. He's a really kind-hearted kid, man. He's a sweetheart. So yeah, I'm just scared. I'm scared to leave. I'm doing everything I'm allowed to, or I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a father, as a parent, as a soul guardian. He's clothed, and then after I reported Amber, just this last visit, she texts me and she's like, "Just so you know, Zoe just says that you stream all day and that you don't play with him." And so I got real technical, and I told her. I'm going to pull this text up because it's funny. She didn't like this response. I said, well, luckily for me, I have an online presence, a job that I work from home, that proves I only stream 4 hours out of the day that he's awake, 2 of which I'm cooking and we're eating together as a family. So from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. it's all me and him. His sister doesn't want to play with him, and the neighborhood kids don't want to play with him. And because of him being on disability, I have receipts and documentations of all the places I've taken him over the summer. And she's like, I didn't want the technicalities. I'm just like, yeah, because you can't incriminate me. That's why there's no way for her to incriminate me, so she doesn't want the information. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. But dude, Davis behavioral health counselor, she told me, and she's like, she said, if this was the other way around, you would never see your son again. She told me that. No, it was a DBH. It was Davis Behavioral Health told me that. She's like, I shouldn't be saying this, but if the roles were reversed, you would never see your son again. She was just admitting that the state is tilted. Right. Yeah, it's because she keeps abusing substances in front of him. Well, I am live, but no, she's not. She's doing air duster is what it was. So it's not. It's a computer duster. Yeah, she's abusing that. I have kids watch. I have kids watching me. We can't talk about that online. We don't want to give any kids ideas.
This is gonna look real good on you.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I don't know. Can we pull it up and find out? That would. Oh, perfect.
You're trapped.
got anything better to do.
Oh yeah, it's so bad for you. And yeah, you can just buy it at Walmart, and it's not illegal. Yeah, or office supplies.
Get off your phones and search. Together, you son of! I see him.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go check out those rebels and see how fun that is.
This one will hurt.
Couldn't hit him.
These frickin' guys just killed me for the third time. Nice. Nice. Heck yes. Thank you, bro. Have a good night.
Wherever these machines are made, I could find a way to override them there.
Yeah, right. Stop it. I'm off that beaten path.
Handy. Back to your business.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief, our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. What you start, they'll help finish.
Braves, it is time. Time to fight. Time to kill. Maybe time to die. We will regroup there, at the base of the tallest tower. Then, to the ring of metal and red. Today, we break taboo to honor our dead and punish our enemies. Blood
Okay, now what?
for blood spilled. May all mother forgive our trespass, and if not, they slay her wrath so upon now. To
I'd have to leave something else behind. I think I'm in the clear. Start.
Target!
finished here.
Got too much already. I'm here now. Let's make this quick.
Get going.
Something's moving up there. To me,
Okay.
brothers. Strike you down!
They're still looking.
I'll hit next time. You will perish! Got you marked.
Always had
Never
faith in
count
the
Nora
Nora.
out. I knew we could do it.
I'd have to ditch something.
You speak for no one.
Look out below!
mother. You're all braves today. What a relief. Steady. Fear the Nora!
I'll find a use for you.
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the ring of metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Yes, War Chief. I will.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. Thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
I don't think so. Let's see what I found so far. So I've got a Watcher, a Strider, Grazer, Scrapper, Corruptor, Sawtooth, and Tallneck. And Corrupted Machines.
Take my hand. Take the one on the right.
Cannot run from right. Gotta be around somewhere.
Thunderjaws and Stormbirds are effectively boss level machines. Thunderjaws look like a T-Rex. Stormbirds, they're giant birds. They're giant birds. Let's see what it is. Giant birds that have both freeze and lightning. You're like a freaking giant pterodactyl. This game is extremely complex.
Well,
To
they're
me!
still
Let's
surprised.
take her to...
There. See their covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Vorl. That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall, too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer.
After this mission, I'm gonna end it.
Tell Sona the plan and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Okay.
All I have to do is make it all happen.
Going back to bed? Oh, not
Do
yet.
this quietly. It'll be a lot easier. I need to get to that place fast.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. Big mistake.
If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier. So they were. I need to get to that place fast. I need to set off that blaze before it's too late.
Hey! Stand cover! Shadow!
I should be able to hit the blaze from here.
Your death comes! Fear the power of the shadow! You cannot run from weapons! Push harder! The shadow demands...
I'm gonna end the live. Or this live.